Evening Magazine. We are in Bothell tonight at the Landing. There are plenty of seagulls. There are some chickens and roosters here. Watch out for them, but you might want to come check them out. It's kind of fun to see. Hey, when was the last time you pulled out that diary you wrote in while you were in high school? Now, were you horrified at what you wrote, or did you have a good laugh at it? Now that you're all grown up and hopefully past that stage, how would you feel about sharing those teenage thoughts and dreams with the public? Mimi Gann goes inside the Salon of Shame.
October 28th, 1990.
Tuesday, December 12th, 1989.
And I was 13 when I wrote this.
This is something I wrote for a girl in high school. It was actually January 1987, so.
Before blogs and MySpace pages, good old-fashioned journal writing was the way to deal with the agony of teen angst.
I thought he was so much nicer than that, but I must have been wrong.
Mandy is driving me crazy.
As adults, most people would rather forget those awkward teenage years. Then again, there are others who are more than happy to exploit it.
Oh no, I just noticed that I subconsciously drew a smiley face. I'm trying to cut down.
So, welcome to the Salon of Shame.
As long as you wrote it and it's awful and old, you can read it.
Ariel Meadow-Stallings founded Seattle's Salon of Shame in 2005. The bi-monthly readings have become a sellout source of entertainment, all in the name of embarrassment.
People have told me not to go with Jake.
Yes, you're sort of laughing at that person, but you're also laughing with them because we're all mortified about what we wrote. Kyle and I are the perfect height for each other. Our ears locked just right when we danced.
Everyone here has these horrible stories that are just sad and ridiculous, you know, the things that we worried about, and that's why it's so funny to hear them now.
Eric is one person I wouldn't mind going with. Problem is, he doesn't like me. He thinks I'm too flat.
Readings aren't just limited to diaries. Pretty much any adolescent writing goes, and the more humiliating, the better.
So I'm going to read first a letter to him that wasn't sent, and then a short poem about him.
Song lyrics, poetry, diaries, essays, fiction. We love it.
There are a couple of basic rules, but the most important is to be self-deprecating.
Yeah, the number one rule of the salon is that you have to have written what you're reading. You can't embarrass someone else.
The other is to make sure enough time has passed.
I wrote her a note about a month ago, and she still hasn't answered it. As a matter of fact, she hasn't even talked to me for a month.
When someone's standing up there saying, "This is how ridiculous I was 12 months ago," it's a little uncomfortable.
"Excuse me," I whispered, not to anyone in particular. I left the room, but I didn't make it in time. The tears were already running down my face, and I must have looked really ugly.
For recurring readers Barb Geisler and Ben Haley, the Salon of Shame is better than therapy.
In therapy, you cry about this stuff. Yeah. Here, you laugh.
The best thing about this is that you take that period of time where you took yourself so seriously and you exonerate yourself by just going blah.
For Kelly, who I met in darkness.
I think for $7 that's not bad to stand in some group therapy.
I really want a kiss from Kyle. Plus a lot more.
The anxieties of youth used to feel like the end of the world, but at the Salon of Shame, revisiting those horrors has never been more hilarious.
That's probably one of my worst worries, is that maybe I haven't really changed a whole lot.
I bet one day someone will read this.
The next Salon of Shame will be March 11th. If you'd like to exploit your younger selves or maybe just laugh at some others, we'll put the information on our website at king5.com.